Hey there, everyone. It's Reed Puser here with the Roots Home Sales team and Compass Real Estate. I am recording this for you today to give you a little bit of an update. What happened in 2020 while we were at home? Was there real estate going on? Were people buying? Were people selling? You'll find out. Also, what can we expect in 2021 and how to safely and strategically sell in 2021 if you are someone that's considering that. So I'm going to share my screen with you and hold tight. Enjoy. So first things first, let's talk about what matters to you in 2021. We'll talk about some safe and strategic home selling this year and give you some good information, hopefully, that you can take away and put into use for yourself. So first thing, we still have historical low inventory. Do you guys think that we have more inventory this year than last year or different? We'll look at December 2019 to December 2020 stats on that as well. Also, continued appreciation. Did we get some more appreciation last year? You may be surprised to find out. Also, impact of COVID-19 on the housing market and the real estate industry. Moving trends. Did we have net positive migration or net negative migration last year? And where are people moving to and from? Also, forbearance. The CARES Act had some forbearance help in there for those with mortgages who needed some help to pause their payments for some time. And we'll talk about, how that worked in 2020 and what to expect in 2021 coming up with that. Also, talk about some expectations for 2021, market in general, trends, what's going on. Also, how can we help you secure your next home and move only one time? Yes, one time. No living with family, no living with friends, no storage units, move once. Also, how we can help you sell for more. Yes, we want you to be able to sell for as much as possible in this marketplace and really capitalize on your investment that you've so wisely made. And then number 6, we've been doing some cool stuff. Actually got a new certification recently. It's called the Senior Real Estate Specialist Certification. And looking forward to sharing a little bit more of that information for the mature demographic out there. All right, let's go. So what happened in 2020 while we were at home? Historical inventory. Denver ended the year with 39.17% less inventory December 2020 compared to December 2019. That is for single family detached homes. In comparison, there were about 1,255 attached properties on the market at the end of December, which was down about 26.95%. So as you can see, we've been running on historical low inventory already for years and years, and now we're down another 40%, down another 27% for attached. Looks like more of the same for me. Also, continued appreciation. I was blown away by this. Median purchase price of detached homes increased by 12.93% in the metro area from December 2019 to December 2020. That speaks loudly to supply and demand, what we're seeing here in the market, as well as low interest rates, which makes money more affordable. Impact of COVID-19. Of course, there's a lot of new safety protocols to keep you and prospective buyers as safe as possible. At my team, we use the protocols put forth by CDC, as well as the Colorado Association of Realtors. We also like to make sure that our sellers, if there's anything additional that they would like done, that we're able to accommodate that as well, so that you feel safe and secure putting your home on the marketplace. What else happened in 2020 with COVID? It essentially paused our market for about a month. I've got a quote to share with you about this later on, you'll see. But from late March through early May, we were not allowed to show homes in person. We were able to virtually show homes, and some contracts were still going through with virtual showings. However, the buyer reserved the right to inspect the home, in person after going under contract to make sure it checks out at their subjective discretion. Once we were allowed to show in person again, the market roared back with large appreciation, low inventory, and yes, lots of multiple offers. Moving trends. People are leaving the urban center, looking for more space, outdoor living space. People in the suburbs are moving to the mountains, making sure, depending on if they have a good internet connection. Of course, everybody working from home, internet connection is huge. I also didn't have this stat on this presentation, but I did see recently that we still did have somewhat of a positive net migration into the state of Colorado this year. I did see, similar trends in terms of what states people are coming from. A lot of people from New York, a lot of people from both coasts, really, California, Oregon, Washington, Texas is a big one, of course, and then a lot of Chicagoans around too. Talking about loan forbearance, foreclosure moratorium is set to expire as of 2/28/2021. So that's a biggie right there. Another big one to watch is new application acceptance for loan forbearance is set to expire as of the 28th of February as well. So end of February, we're going to start to see a lot of people exiting from the forbearance program. Some of the stats that I saw recently from Keeping Current Matters said that upon exiting from the program, 54.6% are paid in full, 30.7% are working out a repayment plan, and 14.6% are still without a plan moving forward. So something for us to monitor, our market has not seen a lot of distressed sales, and we have not seen a lot of short sales nor foreclosures for quite some time. However, for those 14.6% of the people who are without a solution, let's monitor and see if we do receive more distressed sales coming into the marketplace. Even if we do see some of those, they could rise from the low levels as the forbearance plan expires, but our market really needs a lot of inventory, and a surge of those sales shouldn't be that detrimental on the market as a whole. 2021 market expectations here. So, most new home sales should match the 2020 numbers. Builders are still building at, similar rates as they have been. Existing home sales will fall, and price increases are projected to be more subdued. We haven't seen this appreciation slow as of yet, but I did think that I was going to see that last year. However, with COVID and the low interest rates, we definitely saw even maybe a little bit more appreciation than we had been seeing previously. At some point, you would think that our market would plateau off and start to see lower levels of yearly appreciation, but it's a great place to live. So we'll see how much demand continues to stay in the marketplace and drive the marketplace. A quote I want to share with you guys from Elliot Eisenberg, who's also known as the bow tie economist. He told this to the Denver Metro Association of Realtors at Economics Summit. The months from 2020, from August to December, that's as good as it gets. It won't get any better. Eisenberg also compared the Denver area housing market to a driver who was going 65 miles an hour headed into the pandemic. Slammed on the brakes, slowed down to 25 miles an hour during the lockdown, and then they floored it. Accelerated hard, reaching 90 miles an hour until the engine couldn't go any faster. I can certainly relate to that. I felt like some times last year that I couldn't go any faster. My clients probably felt like that sometimes too. Yeah, I think it's an appropriate quote, Elliot. 2021 is not a time to just dip a toe in the market, see if you like it, mess around a little bit. It's not a time to say like, yeah, I want to sell my house, but I don't really want to take the time to prepare it. I don't want time to, really plan it that much. Let's just see what happens. No, this is not the time to do that. We need to have a strong financial plan. We need to have a strong logistical plan. We need to know that there's enough homes out there on the marketplace for you to feel good about, not just finding, but also securing your replacement home. Lastly, how do we make your offer stand out to sellers? What's our leverage? What's our market position? As a seller yourself, you have lots of leverage. So we certainly can use that to help soften the burden on your purchase when you go to do that. Negotiation is all about leverage, and I enjoy negotiation, and I enjoy putting my clients in the position so that they have the leverage to get what they want and need out of a transaction. More to be talked about that later, I'm sure. COVID precautions and protocols. You can review these here. I won't go into too much detail and bore you guys. but it basically talks about making sure that prior to any showings, any person that's going to see the property, if they've been exposed to COVID-19 or exhibited any symptoms of COVID-19, or if they're in close contact with a person diagnosed or suspected, please refrain from seeing the house. Masks and gloves are required when viewing the property. Only buyers that are signing the contract will be present for showings. Thoroughly washing hands with soap and water for 20 seconds prior to going in. Also, no overlapping showings between parties, et cetera, et cetera. So if this is something that you're concerned about and you have been holding back placing your home on the market or talking to a realtor because of the safety protocols, it's probably worth a conversation. I'd be happy to share with you all the documents and all the protocols we're using and seeing if that's something that's satisfactory to you. Also, how can we help you transition into your current home, into your new home, from your current home into your new home with no double moves? Move just once. Don't store your stuff. Don't have to move in with your family. You don't have to move in with your friends. You don't have to live in a hotel. You can sell your house and move directly into your new house. In fact, in addition to the regular resources that we have at Compass, we have some programs that are dedicated solely to the benefit of our sellers and buyers to get you into a new house without having to move twice. I'm going to go over these. One is a bridge loan program. One is the Compass Concierge program, which is pretty cool. First thing, the bridge loan is a simple solution to bridge the gap between the home that you have and the home that you want. We want to put you in a position to win. And when we find your new home, it's very likely that other people like that home too. Other buyers are going to want to buy it. So it's very difficult to convince a seller to accept an offer at times when it's contingent upon your home selling. So how do we deal with that? We skirt the whole issue of having to sell your home first. You live in your current home and you buy your other home with a bridge loan. We'd be happy to connect you with a loan provider that can be able to assist you in qualifying. And not only that, but Compass wants to help you bridge that gap, as we said above. So they may be able to cover your monthly payments while you transition homes to be paid back with the proceeds at closing. So just another wonderful tool for our clients to potentially use as you navigate this somewhat difficult market. Now let's talk about the Compass Concierge. So trends show that most buyers want to purchase a turnkey ready and updated home. They're also typically willing to pay a premium price to secure this type of home. This is very true in our market. People want to move in and just be able to enjoy those nice new light fixtures and countertops right away. Many sellers are leaving money on the table because they don't have the funds or the contractors or the knowledge base to make renovations based on a high return on investment yield. I've renovated multiple properties, including one recently, my own home that I'm sitting in right now. And I would love to be able to put that work to work for you and share my information, my experience, how much things cost, good contractor contacts, et cetera, so that we can help you sell for top dollar. Lastly, the concierge program may allow you to qualify for borrowing up to 5% of your home value to make those return on investment repairs, upgrades, or staging. No fees, no interest ever. It's totally a product that is focused for you, the client, so that we can help you sell for more in a more efficient way. All right, and lastly, I had mentioned that I recently got my SRES designation. Being in my mid-30s, my mother is in the mature demographic, and I know that there's a lot of potential sellers out there who need some additional assistance and also some education about where they're in their life stages and some assistance in helping them accomplish their next goals. So the National Association of Realtors established this designation, realtors with this SRES designation are specifically trained to serve the needs and interests of real estate buyers and sellers in the age 50 plus demographic. There can be a lot of considerations, both logistical, financial, and everything for, to make a big move like this, whether it's you're considering downsizing, or maybe you just need to get into a single level home. I've had a lot of clients that I've helped do that. And then also the financial side of things, planning for aging in place and also making sure to work with your financial advisor towards your goals, and really looking at this on a holistic viewpoint, not just in the real estate vacuum here. And I've been working with a lot of clients in the mature demographic, and I would love to talk with you and see what your goals are and how I might be able to help you make those a reality. Once again, like I had said, my name is Reed Puser. I am the team lead with the Roots Home Sales team with Compass Real Estate here in the Denver metro area. I've been in the business for about 12 years now. And, I would love to help your real estate experience be one that you remember fondly, and help you to accomplish your goals, get the most that we can for your house, and do it in a very efficient manner. So thanks so much for watching this. You can reach out to me anytime. My phone number, 303-888-4696. Email is reed@rootshomesales.com. This will all be there on the bottom, at the bottom of this as well. And you can also just comment on this video, whether you find it on Facebook or on Instagram or YouTube, whatever it might be. Comment, let me know that you'd like to connect. And, I can't wait to help you sell safely and strategically in 2021.